Hi! So today we're going to be talking about behaviorism, and part of behaviorism is classical conditioning. So with classical conditioning, we have a bunch of words that also relate to this on our bubble scan, like you can see right here. I'm going to use this pointer to kind of point to what I'm going to be talking about. So automatic or reflexive responses. This can be defined as responses that are naturally made. Another word that connects with classical conditioning is neutral stimulus. And that kind of means conditioning that takes place. For that to happen, you must start by pairing a previous neutral stimulus with an unconditional stimulus. Then another word is conditional stimulus, also known as CS. After the neutral stimulus becomes associated with the unconditional stimulus, it becomes a conditional stimulus. An unconditional stimulus, also known as UCS, is a response that takes place without any prior learning. And then an unconditional response that is different than an unconditional stimulus, its abbreviation is UCR. This normally occurs without any type of learning or training. For example, jumping at the sound of a loud noise. So you're not trained to jump when you hear a loud noise, but when you hear a loud noise, your body automatically jumps at the sound of a loud noise. And then below the level of conscious awareness, things that we are aware of being aware of. It's kind of what that means. And then conditional response, also known as CR, is the learned response to a conditional stimulus. Okay? And then also, under behavioralism, we have reinforcement theory, and that's a separate category over here. And with that, we have some words that we're going to talk about. So positive and negative reinforcement. So we're seeing this a lot of the times when we're dealing with students, children, etc. The difference between them is that reinforcement aims to increase a behavior, while punishment aims to decrease a behavior. So two different things that you can do to enforce positive or negative reinforcement. Okay, and then Edward L. Thomdike was an American psychologist who spent nearly his entire career at Teachers College. So just basically a guy who helped with, some of these definitions, etc. And then B.F. Skinner, an American psychologist, behaviorist, author, inventor, and social philosopher. And then variable ratio schedule. This is a type of operant conditioning reinforcement schedule. Skinner boxes, the best way we can describe that is a box used in experiments in animal learning, especially in operant conditioning, equipped with a mechanism that automatically gives the animal food or other reward or permits escape as by opening a door. So that's just kind of trained behavior. And then fixed interval schedule is a schedule of reinforcement where the first response is rewarded only after a specific amount of time has elapsed. So again, that's just a fixed interval schedule. And then positive and negative punishment, you can kind of, it's not the same, but it's kind of the same as the positive and negative reinforcement. Positive punishment, when we're talking about positive and negative positive punishment adds something that is unpleasant. So if you want a positive punishment, add something that's unpleasant. And then negative punishment, remove something desirable, so taking away. And then a fixed ratio schedule is a schedule of reinforcement that relies on the principles of operant conditioning. And then appetitive is characterized by a natural desire to satisfy bodily needs. And then we're going to skip over here. Aversive is causing strong dislike or disinclination. And that's, again, under reinforcement theory. And then last, we have variable interval schedule. This is a schedule of reinforcement where a response is rewarded after an unpredictable amount of time has passed. Okay, and then we're going to wrap that up, and that's all for behaviorism. Thank you.